the amount. Understandably so, because he just thought
Oh, you mean, sorry, do you mean Jamie Carragher? Jamie
Jamie Carragher, yeah, sorry,
Carragher, yeah.
not Gallagher, Carragher, yeah.
You were trying to throw me off scent, weren't you there? Yeah, Jamie, what, so he was cross, was he? He was
It was,
angry,
yeah. It was, yeah.
was he?
It was really, yeah. It was really cross there. Alan Shearer was. He wasn't happy about Manchester United's signing of Sesko. What's his first name? Benjamin. Benjamin Sesko. I can't remember what club he's come from now. But
Oh, I
anyway,
don't know.
it's not from. Is it not from Brighton? It's definitely from the Premier League. And he wasn't happy about the signing. It was like he said he mirrored the signing of Holland, not Ireland, but Holland of Manchester United. I can't remember his first
Hmm.
name now, but yeah, and rightfully so. I thought, all right. So we've signed Mbueno, Brian Mbueno. But then I'm not so sure of that Benjamin Sesko, because he's never really stood out for me as a uh, as,
But
as a player.
was he in the Premier League?
It was in the
Is that,
Premier League. Yeah,
you
it was in
thinking
the
Brighton or something like that?
yeah. I'm thinking of Brighton, but I
Oh,
might be wrong. But it was definitely in the Premier League, and they've signed him. And I'm not so sure, that they should be. Well, he must have seen what he's seen in him to sign
hmm.
him. Now, Luis Diaz is also left Liverpool. And Diaz, I can't remember where he's
I
gone
saw
now.
that.
Yeah, did you see that?
I did
I
see that.
think
I can't remember where he's gone either.
I think he's
Um,
gone to Bayern, maybe either Bayern Leverkusen or Bayern Munich, one of them anyway. Oh, Bayern
yeah.
Munich, yeah, Bayern Munich is gone to. Right. Do we think that Arne Slot might have a problem on his hands now? Obviously, he signed out Florian from Bayern Munich, can't he? Florian Reeds or something they call him. Um, but he's losing the players that actually won him the Premier
Really?
League.
What
So
about
quite.
Van Dijk? Is Van Dijk still there?
Yeah,
I think he is, isn't he?
I think Van Dijk was one of the first ones that indicated interest to leave, wasn't he?
Yeah, but I'm not sure
Uh,
he's gone there. I don't
yeah,
think
I'm
he's
not.
gone.
Yeah, I've not
Not
seen
Salah.
anything.
Salah's still there.
Yes, I lost it there. I've not seen anything about him leaving, so it might still be there. But I don't think he wants to stay. What do you think,
No,
Van
I don't
Dijk?
know because the fact that he seemed happy to almost let it be known last season that he was going to be on the move,
Yeah,
Van Dijk, that is, then yeah, that might imply that he was keen to get somewhere else. I mean, he might be the sort of guy you think would accept an offer from Saudi because he's obviously a bit older. He's
yeah,
probably at that stage of his life. I mean, other clubs would do well to have him, but I'm not sure he wouldn't want to go to a club in the Premier League that wasn't one of the top clubs. I mean, once you've achieved what he's achieved with Liverpool, you're not going to want
yeah,
to go to Villa or Palace. Well, I won't, it's not fair to say teams, but I say Palace as well. My team, they want
yeah,
to sort of stay up there with the possibility of winning the big stuff. But yeah, whether slots, what's the expression, thrown the baby out with the bathwater.
yeah,
I've had that sense that he's letting a lot of people go. Okay, he's keeping players, but I mean,
yeah.
excuse me, I should be at God willing, I should be at Wembley on Sunday for the what do they
Community
call it?
Shield.
The Community Shield, Palace
Yeah.
against Liverpool, and yeah, we're having the same seats that we had in the cup final against Man City, and yeah, it's going to be against Man City, and yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I suspect there will be a feeling about the loss of Jota,
Yeah.
and because ironically that was Palace's last game of the season. We went up to Liverpool. I went to that, of course, and that both teams did an honour, a roll of honour. The players came out because Palace won the FA Cup, Liverpool won
Premier
the
League.
league, and of course Jota he came on as a sub. So for me, I will be thinking about his family, and I'm sure other people will, and the
Yeah,
fact that as well as the players they've sold like Diaz and others,
yeah,
he won't be there either. So in a way, maybe Slot will need to, well, he will need to replace what Jota offered to the club. He was a superb substitute, but he was a
it was.
superb footballer. So that's kind of a bit of a sad side to that. It seems strange to be at Wembley watching them, knowing that happened. But hey, I mean that sadly that's life, isn't it? That's life, and
Mm-hmm.
the way it can work tragically for some people. But I would imagine Liverpool will still have a pretty strong team this season. That obviously they're still up there. They've got some great players still, and yeah, I don't think Slot's doing badly. It just
Mm.
feels like he's losing a few too many players, doesn't it? That could
Yeah,
impact on the balance that he's managed to generate there.
yeah. I was just thinking about the dynamics of his team as well. It would change greatly, wouldn't it? Now there's one player that I mean, we sort of knew that all the other ones were at some point gonna leave. I sort of had an inkling that Luis Diaz was going to leave. Darwin was, he indicated interest, that
Mm.
he'd want to play somewhere else. But one player in Liverpool that I'm quite surprised that they are letting go, and I don't know the details about it. Is Harvey Elliott?
Oh, really? I didn't know he was on
Yeah,
cards to go.
yeah. So Harvey Elliott, if Harvey Elliott's got a promising future. I
Mm.
mean, he's young. I mean, he was very, very it was instrumental to a great extent to
Mm.
our winning the under 21
Yeah.
UEFA Cup, I think it was called, or Euros Cup. But anyway, it was only under 21 one, and he was one of the players that stood out for me. And I thought his asking price would have gone up, and Liverpool would have, capitalized on that, kept him,
Mm.
and perhaps just build.